Hello there, today I have LEGO Transformers animated Blackarachnia in her already inaccurate spider mode, but honestly, if you look at Blackarachnia's spider mode from Transformers Animated, that wasn't gonna happen in LEGO form. It's just crazy. So this is the best you're gonna get. You can still tell it's a spider, which is, I guess, all that matters since it's not accurate, so at least you can tell it's a spider. Yeah, I guess the colors are kind of there, mostly in this section though. Even then, it's still not 100% accurate. But as per usual on my builds, I prioritize the robot mode. So the robot mode is prioritized, so the robot mode will look better. Yeah, here's the underside too. So yeah, they got the spider legs, so they kind of suck to move around and get in place. But for articulation, I guess I'll show them off. Yeah, so they do all that. Yeah, these. I don't want to move these around too much because, like I said, these are just a pain to get back into place. Yeah, just doing that right now. So, I don't recall Blackarachnia having any accessories or anything accessory worthy for her to have. So she doesn't have any accessories. It's just this thing. So, yeah, I guess here we are. Let's just move on to comparisons. Next to a minifigure. Build is like 13 studs long. It could be wider or longer though. And 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 11, 10 and a half studs wide. And I guess 5, 6 studs tall. Hasbro stuff. And Lego stuff. Alright, now for the fun part, the transformation. So, first thing we're going to do is just get these spider legs up and out of here. I'm going to come to the bottom. You can actually move this out to the side first and then straighten it out. Just like so. So, there's a notification, but you're going to focus. And then move the thigh out like so. And yeah, just straighten that out right now, just like so. And then you're going to move this up a little bit, and then at about this angle, this is when you're going to swivel these fangs back here. Then you can finish collapsing that section. And that is when you can swivel the kneecaps, or more like knee guards, just like so. So there you go. And yeah, that's the lower section or lower body done. The spider butt thing, thorax, I believe, or whatever, just doesn't do anything. It just sits there like that. But this thing is the head, so you can just flip that over. Yeah, the head is visible in the spider mode, but there's not really anywhere to put it at this scale. So, fortunately, that's how it was gonna be. And you're gonna straighten out the arms. Just fold in the ends of these spider legs onto the back of her arms. And then you can move that up, then down like so. So up, and down on that shoulder joint. Just like so. So we have the main body done. Now we just need to work on the back. So this takes a lot of maneuvering, so bear with me. First off, let's just straighten out the legs. Just like so. And then, I guess, like this. That actually wasn't a lot of maneuvering. Wait, is that really it? Oh, okay. Move it like that, down, down, and then collapse so that it's even in the middle, like so. These legs will come down here. Yeah, it's kibble. And the fangs are also kibble too, but they kind of blend in with the thorax thingy. This is just plain kibble, but there's nowhere else to put it. And then fold these spider legs over the back if they want to move. So, yeah, once you have all that in place, there you go. There you have Blackarachnia. in her full completed robot mode, and this is definitely where the build shines. Sorry if those angles were horrible during transformation. I have a feeling they were. But yeah, still here, colors are still kind of inaccurate. Mostly in the chest or like abdomen area. Also just horrible lighting, wow. Also in the legs, the ends of these legs are supposed to be gold, but I don't have a lot of gold pieces. So that wasn't going to happen. So they're just plain black. Or at least this is in the right place. The spider butt thingy, the arms, and the spider legs up here. I also used like a stud to kind of represent the neck she has. So I don't know if that'll bother somebody, but I think it looks fine. And these spider legs aren't supposed to be here. And on the figure, these fangs are supposed to fold up into the stomach section, but that's not going to happen at this scale. But oh yeah, and the head is kind of abstract. I mean, she has a pretty unique head design, and at this scale with only like plate stacking, it's gonna look weird. So I honestly think that's the best I could do. But yeah, the build isn't too unstable. Of course, there's a lot of one stud connections because of how skinny the figure and character model is. So yeah, it's kind of prone to breaking at some point. And also, you might have noticed she has a lot of back kibble, so I believe it's kind of hard for her to stand, but she just has a little bit of extra heels down here to help her stand, but still, she does have issues with that, but it's fine for the most part. No articulation. Well, there is articulation. I meant to say no accessories. So let's look at the articulation. Due to transformation, head can look up that far, down, nowhere. Head swivels all the way around. Well, I guess an action feature. You can swivel the back spider legs up like that. Even though these are just hanging here, just ignore those. You can kind of pretend these are like when she's stinging someone, like Optimus in that one episode. Yeah, it works. So yeah, I guess that also counts as articulation. Universal has the shoulder, so long as this like back section doesn't get in the way. So yeah, all the way around, swivel up and down through the transformation. She's got a full bicep swivel. It's kind of tight, but she does have it. And 90-degree elbow bend forward and a smidge backward. Nothing at the hand, of course. And then moving that up, she does actually have a waist swivel. Does it go all the way around? Yes, it does. But you gotta be careful with that waist swivel because, you know, if you move the legs up, which by the way, they can kick forward that far, and back not too far at all. As you can see, the corner of that clip piece is going to be rubbing against that red piece. So if you do try to move the torso, the leg's gonna pop off. So you gotta be careful with that. And then, yeah, leg kicks outward that far. And that's it for the hip sections. Now here is where the thigh swivel is, so it goes all the way around. And then 90-degree knee bend backward and almost nothing forward because of that kneecap section thingy. So yeah, this is a pretty articulated figure for the scale. I don't know if it exactly fits her character, but articulation is still a good thing to have either way. So yeah, I think the robot mode is pretty successful, but one area it could be better in is the colors. It's definitely one area it could be better in. Yeah, also, no ankle pivot. I don't know how to incorporate that with this limited room to work with. Can this focus? I hope the quality of this video isn't horrible all the way throughout, but yeah, but like I was also saying, when she's in a dynamic pose, it's going to be hard for her to stay standing because of her enormous backpack. Like if I do a pose like this, yeah, there she goes. So it's kind of unfortunate. It's also just loose pieces, but oh, okay. There she is in that pose. Here she is with Hasbro stuff. Minifigure. She is 12.5 studs tall. And finally, here she is with my other animated builds, and I will see you guys next time.